Man, beautiful win after a tough loss at home to Tulane. Coming down to South Florida is always tough no matter what team they have. Obviously, Tyler Harris had revenge on his mind, wanted to break the three-point record. Again, being from Memphis, I'm proud of that for him because he had a lot of those threes at Memphis.
Yeah.
He had a ton of those threes at Memphis, so I'm proud to have a Memphis kid to have that record in the AAC.
You talk about Saturday. Obviously, you were a little bit emotional after that game. Your voice was gone. Your players were emotional as well, given the circumstances. What did you see in your guys after that? How did they respond kind of behind the scenes?
Well, the one good thing about this team, after the game, they responded the way they were supposed to. They were mad. They were upset. They knew they had a little opportunity to get away. We can't let that happen again, especially at home. And coming on the road, we knew it was all business. We could not let this game get away from us today.
So their energy level, effort level, obviously, they were able to kind of get over that hangover, so to speak, is what you're saying? Quick?
Yeah, for sure, because they understood that they didn't come out with that energy at home. I don't know why. Came out with the energy, the desperate energy today because we knew we couldn't lose today.
What was your message to the guys to kind of get them revamped? Because it's tough sometimes, right? When the margin starts to get thin and you're starting to get on the bubble or whatever it may be, isn't it? I'm sure it gets tough to keep playing hard.
The motivation is the NCAA. We got a lot of fifth-year seniors on this team. They want to get to the NCAA tournament. So, don't know why it wasn't that way Saturday, but we brought it today, and that's all that matters. It's a great win today.
A lot to like in this game, obviously. Some stuff to dislike, I'm sure. How do you kind of balance that? You know, after halftime, I think y'all gave up like 65%, 61% from the floor. Is that just a matter of fatigue when you're pressing so hard all game? Like, how do you describe
Well, we didn't really press. We basically just got the ball out of Tyler's hand once it passed half court. We didn't press as much today. I think when we press, we win easier. But the energy is just coming from the guys just locking in, understanding game plan and sticking to game plan. The fatigue, that's just giving effort. You know what I mean? But we haven't pressed like we've been doing in the past. We haven't done it in a very long time because we only use that when we're trying to get back into the game. So it might look like we're pressing, but maybe 5-6 times today we did that.
Was something different that they were doing offensively in the second half that kind of cracked the code? Because in the first half, I think y'all scored 20 points off turnovers and kind of were just rolling.
They changed the game plan on us, our guys. KO, in the beginning, KO was coming up to the screens. DeAndre would take his man and come up, and then we would double team Tyler. That's what you were seeing.
Right.
Second half, DeAndre never did that. KO kept coming up. We wanted to keep KO out of pick and rolls. He was in the majority of the pick and rolls, and we wanted to keep him at the basket. So they made the adjustment, and we didn't fix it quick enough, and then they scored easier on us.
Obviously, every time they did bite into that lead, y'all's guys responded, closed on a 10-2 run. Is that, you say?
You're not coming in the door? Okay, I'm sorry.
I think you said something like, closers close. Is that what we saw there?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It's like we cannot allow them to continue to go on a run. It was an 11-point game. They get fouled, make 2 free throws. We get back up 11, we foul. We go back up 11, we foul. Like, at some point, man, we got to get stops. And to end the game with 6 stops in a row was big for us.
I feel like us as media or people watching, they kind of feel the momentum kind of shift. It felt that way when Tyler hit that 3. The USF bench stood up and they had cut it to, I believe, 9. Stadium gets loud, arena gets loud, whatever. Do you feel that way too? Do you start to feel
Absolutely. I know momentum. I never feel shaky. I just know momentum. And we called a couple plays because we were in 1 foul from the double bonus. KD is that guy. He got the foul, went to the free throw line, made his free throws, and we pushed back out.
And obviously, you've spoken about defending without fouling all season. I feel like today was slightly worse. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
I do agree with that.
What was it that they were doing that put y'all in the situation?
Putting everybody, the word is out around the conference that we don't guard. And that's not a Memphis team. Like, they're just putting their head down and driving as hard as we can. We're not moving our feet to beat them to the spot, and we're fouling a little too much. We just got to do better on that.
And how do you kind of build upon from here? You got, 7 games left, trying to get momentum before that Houston game coming up.
Well, really, we're trying to just get momentum every game because we want to be playing well going into the AAC tournament. We also still want to fight hard to get the AAC championship. Houston only has 1 loss. We have 3, and we just got to keep grinding for that. And then when we get to Houston, we'll get there. But we still got Temple, we got UCF, we got these other teams before we get to Houston, and we just got to keep playing.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just proud of the guys tonight. That was a big win.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.